In this video, we will introduce how to prepare for AD0-E610 Adobe Customer Journey Analytics Developer Professional. Exam Overview. Key Information. Recommended Experience for Success. Exam Objectives and Scope. Effective Preparation Tips. One. You are analyzing customer behavior patterns for a recent marketing campaign using Adobe's Customer Journey Analytics, CJA. During your analysis, you notice several spikes in website traffic and engagement metrics that correlate with specific promotional activities, such as email launches and social media ads. To provide context and insights for your team, which feature you can utilize in CJA to highlight these key events directly on the data visualizations? A. Annotations. B. Export. C. Intelligent alerts. D. Scheduled projects. 2. Which of the following statements is true regarding a schema enabled for profile in Adobe Customer Journey Analytics, CJA? A. Once you save a schema enabled for profile, it can no longer be disabled for profile. B. Once a schema is enabled for profile, it can be disabled at any time. C. A schema enabled for profile can only be modified, but not disabled. D. A schema enabled for profile can be deleted entirely from the system. 3. A data engineer wants to ingest a large lookup dataset that will exceed the 10 million unique lookups limit for CJA. Which piece of CJA functionality could they use to handle this use case in the best possible way? A. Numeric keys. B. Identity map. C. Connection backfill. D. Algorithmic pruning. 4. A CJA professional is looking to create a metric to track orders placed on a website. Orders can be tracked by page title containing confirmation. How should this metric be configured within the data view? A. Insert the page title schema field into dimensions, set include. Exclude values using contains the phrase. B. Insert the confirmation schema field into dimensions, do not set include. Exclude values. C. Insert the confirmation schema field into metrics. Do not set include. Exclude values. D. Insert the page title schema field into metrics. Set include. Exclude values using contains the phrase. 5. CJA developer is tasked with removing the special characters captured in the page name field using derived fields. Which Adobe function should a CJA developer employ to remove special characters from the page name field? A. Find and replace. B. Trim. C. Regex replace. D. Format string. 6. When creating a connection in CJA, what are the 4 dataset types that can be used? A. Event, classification, person, summary. B. Event, classification, profile, summary. C. Event, lookup, person, summary. D. Event, lookup, profile, summary. 7. Which of the following statements are true about enable rolling data window? A. If the checkbox is unchecked, the Adobe Experience Platform data retention setting supersedes the retention period. B. The admin can define Customer Journey Analytics data retention as a rolling window at the data view level. C. The admin can define Customer Journey Analytics data retention as a rolling window at the connection level. D. The data retention applies retroactively to previously processed records. 8. In connection, the admin while evaluating data ingestion workflow sees some records were skipped. Skipped reason being invalid person ID. What are the various options they do to fix this issue? A. Fix any invalid user IDs in your system before ingesting the data. B. Invalid person IDs can be ingested and are not skipped. C. Fix and filter out the invalid users later in data views and reporting. D. Use stitching to populate the undefined or all zero user IDs with valid user IDs. 9. While creating a data view in CJA, the developer notices that the dataset containing a string dimension has values such as Liverpool, Liverpool, and Liverpool. To deduplicate the rows that have the same value but different cases, which component in data view would help the developer? A. Metric deduplication. B. Format. C. Behavior. D. Attribution. 10. What are the default names of the 3 containers that are configured for every CJA data view? A. User, session, event. B. Person, session, event. C. Visitor, visit, click. D. Visitor, visit, hit. Check the correct answers for each question. Subscribe Passert for more IT exam prep.